Hi there, in this video, I'm going to show you how to be confident in interviews, even if you haven't been on a job interview in years. Stay tuned. I'm Danielle Bradley of Land That Next Job, and I'm a certified life coach and a career strategist for motivated professionals who are ready to make their next career move. Today, I have 3 tips for you to help boost your confidence for job interviews. Tip number 1, be prepared. You want to be prepared with success stories of some of your on-the-job accomplishments. This is especially important today because most interviewers are using behavioral techniques when doing interviews, and it's so important for you to be ready with stories that showcase all of your skills and talents that you bring to your dream job and for your employer. So you want to have at least one great story prepared to share during your interview that showcases one of the top skills that the employer is looking for that particular position that you're interviewing for. One easy way to frame up your stories is to use the STAR technique. You want to start with the situation. Describe a particular situation that you were faced with in your job. Next, you want to talk about the task. So describe the details of the task that needed to be done. Next, you want to talk about actions. Now, you want to showcase your particular action that really helped in that particular situation. And next is R for result, which is the outcome of your particular contribution. Now, you can also add anything that you have learned if it's relevant to the particular story that you're describing. Tip number 2 is do your homework. Companies nowadays expect job candidates to do a lot of research prior to coming in for an interview, even prior to applying to a job. And what you want to do is not only research the company that you're interviewing with, but also your particular interviewer or interviewers. Not only will this give you extra confidence, it will also really help you stand out as a candidate that comes in prepared and that is also very enthusiastic for the job. And after all, hiring managers love enthusiastic candidates. Tip number 3 is do your mind work. I bet you didn't see this one coming, but as a certified life coach, a career strategist, and a former hiring manager, this is one that can make all the difference in making you feel confident in your job interviews. This is an area, unfortunately, where I see a lot of people stumble. Has this ever happened to you? You go into a job interview, and even though you have all the skills and experience that they're looking for and you're coming in really well prepared, you're just feeling so nervous and anxious that you're having trouble really highlighting why they should hire you. And unfortunately, that can cost you the job. This is unfortunate because the job might go to not the most qualified person, but perhaps the most confident candidate. So how do you come across more confident in your interviews? Well, it may surprise you to hear that confidence doesn't come from your actions. It doesn't come from your resume or your experience. It actually comes from the way you're thinking. Now, let me give you an example of this. Let's say you go in for an interview and the interviewer at some point during the interview is asking you that typical question, tell me about yourself. And you prepared for this question because it is one of the most common interview questions after all, but you really don't like talking about yourself. And as they're asking that question, you're thinking, I don't like talking about myself. As a result of that thought, you're more anxious and more nervous is how you're feeling, and you end up reluctantly answering the question and ultimately really not answering it to the best of your skills or abilities. So now let's see how we can turn this around. Rather than choosing to think, I don't like talking about myself, you could choose a different thought such as, I've actually prepared for this question. I know exactly how to answer this. By choosing that thought, you end up feeling a lot more confident. You answer the question to the best of your ability and you end up acing that part of the interview. So there you have it. In this video, you learned my 3 tips for how to boost your confidence in job interviews. Now, if you're not getting enough job interviews right now, chances are it's because you're not grabbing hiring managers' attention with your resume. If you'd like to learn why your resume is failing you and 4 easy steps to quickly fix it, then simply click on the link below or on this video, and that will take you to a page where you will see the free resume booster, where I walk you through step by step how to update your resume so that you'll be able to get hiring managers' attention and finally get interviews for your dream job. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.